So today I will be showing you all my kids' room. Well, it's a playroom and learning room. So this is where we come in the mornings after breakfast, and we sing the ABCs, the numbers, we go through the shapes and colors. You'll see the posters on the wall when you walk in. That's what you see. Okay? So I have those on the wall, and I do have the room separated into 4 sections. I have a 5-month-old baby girl. So one section, this one right here, you see behind me, that is her tummy time section. Up there, I have her rattle toys. So the toys that I just put in front of her. The mirrors are purchased from Amazon. She'll go and look at herself. This is her tummy area, okay? I have a black and white picture over there. And this is where she rolls around. This is fur, so sometimes I lay a blanket on top of it so she doesn't get any little fur in her mouth, okay? That's one section. The next section you'll see is back there. That is my toddler's library area. So in that section, I have a big bear so he can go and lay on top of. And that is what I call his library area. And I have puzzles in the cubbies also. So let me go ahead and take you guys over there and show you guys. All right, so this is the corner, the library that I was talking about. He likes to lay on the bear or on the pillow. This is his little book case, or well, not bookcase, but his little book holder where I keep his books. And then in this area down here, it is a bench that I used to separate this area. And here's just stuffed animals that he could cuddle with. Right here it's puzzles. You can either leave them leave them just unarranged and have your toddler put them back together. So 2 puzzles, and I have animal pictures too. And we go through the animals and we do puzzles sometimes before reading if he's still active, full of energy. And in here we have numbers and letters, okay, that he can look at and play with. So this is one area, okay? So next to the library, I have his art area, his weasel. This is where we come and draw. I usually put paint on here, and he's really good at keeping it in one area. He'll paint here, or whatever number, letter, or activity we're gonna do. I put tape behind it, paste it here, and this is where we learn whatever shape, number, or topic I'm covering, okay? This is his little pointer. He likes to point at the alphabets or point at the letter, and I have him teach back to me what I teach him, and he loves to teach back, okay? He still doesn't verbally speak, but he likes to point and sing, okay? This is little coat purchased through Amazon. I put this on him when we paint, okay? Or sometimes I use it to eat also. This is a mat that I use for here, just in case he spills any paint. All right, so this is his little learning area and art area. Next to the art area, it's gonna be the music area and the creative play, to where he can go and dress up, and he has his little fire helmet. Inside the bench, it is pink because it's from when I was a kid, and I do have a daughter, so I kept it. Inside the bench is miscellaneous stuff. In there, you'll find costumes to where he can pretend to be a firefighter. There's a shark costume also, okay? And of course, his piano where he can go and play. I need to get more music items, but sometimes we'll just make music with anything we find. Next to that area, I have the kitchen play, and I have soft blocks. In here, I have soft blocks, okay, and hard blocks. On top of that, I have this, okay, so this is for his fine motor skills. And then I have this little thing too, where he can play with the car and watch it. Okay, I have it behind because that's just where I keep it. Okay, on this area on the left side, it's all his kitchen stuff. His sink, it is pink, but it's okay. And I have his toy food purchased from Amazon. We like to pretend to eat it. Creative play. Also, in here, it's all his toys. He likes to grab my kitchen pots, and sometimes they go with his toys. But it's his little spatula. Just a whole bunch of pots. He likes to put the food in here and, you know, stir and make me soup. In here, this is purchased through Amazon too. It's his little chef stuff, his apron and his hat. Okay. So I always try to get him to pick up after himself, and he's really good at it now. At 20 months now, he is finally voluntarily picking up after himself. So whenever he's done playing with something, it doesn't happen 100% of the time, but it happens most times. His little plate. So this is his little kitchen area, okay? So all right. So yeah, I went through my 4 sections. Cognitive and fine motor. Over there, it's creative play, music, art, library, learning, and then my toddler stomach time, roll time area. Okay. Outside in the, I'm sorry, it was about to fall down. So in my living room area is where I keep more the bigger stuff. So I have a toy slide in the living room area. I have a cubby of medium-sized toys. Anything that has wheels, I keep it in the living room area because it's more space. And his balls are kept in the living room area. His trampolines kept in the living room area. Anything that has to do with going. Okay. So if it makes him run, or if he wants to kick the ball, ride a little scooter, I have that all in the living room area too, where he has more of an open space, okay? So here's where we come for learning, and I wanted to show you guys this room because I know there's a lot of stay-at-home moms that don't know how to set up their toddler's room, and this works for me perfect. Because I created the little area of my baby, and she does her own little free play. What else do I have to cover with you guys? Let me check. My baby's asleep. Okay, she's asleep. Okay, so how do you make it through the day? It is very important to have at least two activities where you sit down with him or her and have a craft. Okay, so I purchased the printer and ink, and of course paper. I also purchased a laminator. So whenever I had to laminate something, I'm very creative when it comes to learning. So make sure to have 2 activities for the day, okay? And that'll make your day go faster, because if your kid is bored, it's gonna drive you crazy, okay? Because they get fuzzy and they get loud if they don't have anything to do. So how do you encourage playing? If your toddler doesn't do a lot of independent play, what you can do is go sit down with them, and then you know, take the toys out and start playing yourself and make noises. And let's say I have food, right? Toy food. I grab all the toy food, and if your toddler's still not acknowledging you, just say, "Oh, let's go play with the toy food." Ooh, toy food. Apple. This is a toy apple. And just start playing yourself, and they'll go ahead and follow. Okay. Most of the times they follow. Play with them for a little bit, and when you see that they're really, what's the word I can use? Really just focus. You can walk away and go do what you gotta do. Or you could tell them, "Oh, I like the way you're playing," you know, and then go do whatever you have to do. You can keep a camera in the playroom, or if you have to be in the kitchen, go ahead and let them play in the living room area. tell your toddler to grab a few toys and take him to the living room area, show him how to play, and then they'll catch on and play on their own. That's usually how I do it. So let's say for pots yesterday, my baby, 20 months, he loves to pretend to cut and just to cook because he likes to observe his daddy cook. He likes to watch him cook, and he always wants something to put in his pot. Well, this is my kitchen pot. It's old, so I just let him have it. So one thing you can use if you don't have a lot of toy food, just implement. Yesterday I used rice. I put a blanket on the bottom, and then I put his pots on top of the sheet and the rice, but it made a mess. As much as they try to keep it in one place, when they try to clean up after spilling some, they keep spilling it, and it's just messy. So another way, and something I've been doing with my toddler a lot, is teaching him how to pretend play, okay? So I grab construction paper and I say, oh, let's pull it apart. And then we'll pull it apart together. I'm like, pull apart. This is blue construction paper. This is my toy water. I'm pretending this is water. Ooh, look at my water. And then I'll put it in the pot. And then I'll tear more pieces of paper, throw some food in there, and then mix it and stir it. So you can use construction paper. Just tear it into pieces and make sure it's enough to where they can stir it. Okay, that's something I do with my toddler. Another thing you can use is, I guess you can use pasta noodles, like the little thick ones, but you do have to watch your child and make sure he or she doesn't eat them. So make sure you say, oh, this is toy food, okay? Always use the word toy food so they know it's, oh, look, an apple, and then they try to bite it and eat it. That's why I always use the word toy. It actually helps remind him that it's not an actual fruit or actual food. It's toy. Oh, let's pretend to eat the apple. That's how I do it. Okay. What else? All right. So yeah, today and this week we've been practicing a lot to use our creative thoughts. So like I said, with the construction paper, if it was blue, I was like, this is my water. I'm pretending this blue paper is water. Okay, stuff like that. They find it super amusement. They find it super fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video. Hope you guys found this video interesting. Remember to sit down and play with your toddler or show them how to play, and then they'll follow and play on their own, and that's how they learn how to independent play, by watching you. Okay, y'all have a good day. Let me know what you think about the video. If you need any links to any items, I have all the links on my notes, so just leave a comment below the video and I'll go ahead and send you the link. Okay, so how to get through the day again: make sure you have 2 activities, one morning activity and an afternoon activity. Okay, anything that has to do with crafts. Later on I'll post a video of some of the craft ideas that I do and what I've created with the laminator for my toddler. Okay, you all have a good day. Bye bye.